Welcome back. This is Sarah at My Crafty Corner. So we're going to go back into finishing up on adding our strips and stuff to our pieces. This is going to be the base of our drawer. And so this is what we've done in the last videos. We did this bottom part here, our drawer. And so, okay. So let's get on it, and we're going to go ahead and get this one done, get it attached to that. Go ahead and maybe matte all of the pieces after we get them all together with our white, or however we decide to do that. So, okay. So I've got my pre-cut strips here, and some of these are going to be a little different because the base part, you're going to have this part, and then these are your sides that go all the way around. And then we're going to have this part attach to that part that's going to make a somewhat solid piece to go under, so that we have somewhere that our feet does not interfere with pulling our drawer in and out. Now, if you're not going to use any feet like this, I mean, you don't have to use feet at all. You don't have to have anything on the bottom. It can just set flat. Having this would be kind of a riser to help your drawer from not getting caught on anything or anything like that. So if you're going to use the little feet like this that come up the sides, then you're going to want something, because something like this to go under it, because if you don't, then you're not going to be able to pull your drawer out. It's going to get caught on your feet. So unless you're using the little feet like these, the little wooden, I don't even know what they're really called, but they're cute, and you can just paint them up, leave them however you want to do them, and stick those on, and then you wouldn't have any issues. So, all right. So here we are with this. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and this time we're kind of do it, well, I guess it's really not backwards. It is sort of still the same way, except that this time we'll have it cover the entire piece. Okay, so I'll explain that kind of as we go. And then these we're going to do for the insides, because we still want it attached from the inside to give it more of a support and have it together. So, all right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add, just like I guess really just like we've done in the other ones. We're going to do them, like that. Okay, so we've got our longer strips and then our shorter strips. So we'll go ahead and just start with, well, hold up, as usual. Oh, I remember. I did, because I had these, because they were a little bit shorter, but I thought that since they're going to be on the inside, you're not going to see the inside part of this the way it's going to be when we're finished with it. So you're not going to see those corners. I feel like this part probably is not going to be as crucial as it going all the way to the end, since you're not going to see it. So we'll go ahead and we'll attach these. All right. So we don't have to worry about snipping them, nothing like that. Don't have to worry about none of that. Okay. And so we'll just go in here and line it up as best we can in the middle. You're going to have a little bit of space on each end, and that's fine. That will be just fine. Okay. Alrighty, so let's go. The same with our pieces here. Like, oh, I just thought, oh wait, now that will that be, because if we do it like that, hold on, because I didn't take into consideration the way that is. So the way, oh, okay. So this is, oh, and I've already like pressed it down. Oh, okay. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm gonna, and it's tearing the, well, okay, hang on. All right, so before you, I advise, before you stick yours down, I'm just gonna chunk this one. I got some extra pieces that'll work fine. I think we're gonna do this way first. I do this every time. Okay. It's like, it doesn't hit me till I start doing it, and oh me. Okay. So let's go with these pieces. On the outside. Okay. All right. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. If it don't work, then yeah, okay. We'll just make sure I'm grabbing the right ones here. Okay. And if it don't work, then we will be getting, we'll just have to get new, we'll just do it again. All right. So I think this is gonna go edge to edge. So we're just not even gonna trim it. I'm just gonna leave it. Put that down. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add, wrong, let's go, nope, okay, let's go, it's gonna be your front. Okay, we'll say front. We're gonna go, now, yeah, that's gonna have to be how that is, because, yep. That's still not gonna be right though, did I not? Think it through. I didn't think it through, guys. Well, you know what? Oh me, okay. This I had it in my head and then apparently now I don't. Okay. So we're just gonna, I'm just gonna wing it. Story of my life, winging it. Okay. There we go. Just gonna make it work. It'll be fine. Okay. Back. Alrighty. So it should have ended up being, well, no, that's right. That's good. Yeah, okay, that's right. Okay, it will. It'll turn out right. It will. It will. Okay. Wow, that is really stuck on there. Okay, let me make sure this is straight as I can get it now. And then wing that up. Okay. Now, we'll do these sides. the same way. Ooh, do I want to? Because this is going to actually be the part that is seen here. And naturally, I probably should have cut it to be longer, and I didn't. Why do I do this to myself? Okay. Because I don't think of those things when I cut these down. But I'm going to use these because I only have these many. I didn't cut extra of these. So, yeah. So we're just going to have to go with it. Just going to have to go with it. And I'm just going to angle them a little. Just a little bit. Okay. We're just going to go with it. Because, yeah. If you have not already cut your strips and you laid it down on here, especially the ones on the outside. The ones on the inside are not as significant, I guess. But always add that extra bit because that adds probably on a whole, that's going to add about 1/8 of an inch to your project. And like me, who didn't think that through. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's the same length as the well, we do still have the corner pieces, so since we do have the corner pieces, we can still make it look good. Okay. We're gonna just say it like that, okay? Now, we're gonna do the same here. Because you want, okay. Here we go. Well, it's like I can't fit it down in that without it sticking to. Let me do it this way. Can get maybe a little more leverage on it there. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, it's not either because it's not even. Okay. Wow. Hang on. Because it is just, I just trimmed off a smidge because it is not straight, and I feel like for this piece it needs to be as straight as it possibly can. And there we go. All right, so I may end up having to do the same thing with this one as well, so let's go. So let's go with this one too. All right. Lining that up. That one's score line is not very visible. Okay. So basically right to that score tape on this one. Okay. And there we go. All right. Double check before I go sticking that on. And yep, it's slightly okay. We'll just go. Oh, no. Okay, hang on, I slipped with it and got it a little too, it slipped and it got stuck. Okay. There we go. Like, yeah, okay, that's better. That's better. All right. So, yeah, okay. Now, what we need we're gonna go with these pieces. We're gonna stick them on the little corners. Okay. Okay. Just line them up right with the edge of that tape. Did I say with the edge of that tape? I meant with the edge of that chipboard. Okay. And then one more for that side. I feel like they might be a little bit longer than they need to be. Okay. And it is. So let me okay. All right, that's gonna be good. Alrighty, okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna attach these pieces together, okay? I'm gonna just kind of bend these back so they're not in the way so much. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna attach the corners, and then we'll go through and put our mats, or not mats, but put our other little pieces to the insides there. Okay, so line that up like that, and I don't, okay. You can see kind of what I'm doing there. Now, this is what I was talking about when I had that too short. But we're gonna, we will add a piece here to the outside to cover, and we can make sure that that gets covered up then, and that won't be an issue. Yeah, I've not made a base part like this before, so this is new. This one is even new to me. See, I could have moved that one down a little bit. Okay. So now we can take these pieces. Okay, so that one goes that way. Let me grab one of these over here, and we'll call that one good. Okay, so this one's gonna go in here, and we'll have to trim it down just slightly because. All right. Do it this way. Well, okay, so before I stick this one up, there we go. Okay, and I know like these look like they're going out, and they are a little bit, but once we get that top piece on and we connect all of this together, I don't think you're gonna be able, that's gonna pull that in more, and when we put these pieces on, that will hold that in more. So, yeah. Okay. Mercy, okay. A little close, but that's okay. All right, so then these two. And you think maybe this right here part's not necessary, and maybe not, but I feel like that it's just gonna add more because you think everything's gonna be sitting on top of this piece. So you want it to be, you know, you don't want it to be sagging in your box. Actually, I'm gonna need a few more because we're gonna do it to the inside as well. So, I mean, to the top side as well. And in there, so we're gonna do it like that. Okay. Now, I have these extra bits here, and then I have these here. So we will use these for that as well, okay? And, ooh, let me get my little corners. Okay. So, or I said we would. I don't know how easy that's gonna be. How's it gonna stick? How are we gonna make it stick? You know what I mean? Because we're not gonna be able to like put our fingers over in there. Yeah. So what we're gonna do, and I know this looks crazy. It looks crazy, don't it? Oh, me. Okay. So we're gonna take this piece and we're gonna line the scored end to the edge of the chipboard, which is gonna be a lot more difficult than maybe, because it's hard to hold that up there and see what we're doing because it's wanting to bend. Guesstimate and stick. Okay. Yeah, okay. So what the heck? Whoa. I did not fold that right. Did you see that? Ooh, okay. There we go. Mercy. Oh, I don't like it. Okay, hang on, let me get another one here. Let me fold that better. I did not fold that well at all. Okay. Just line that up and there we go. All right, that's a little easier, isn't it? Let me go this way with it. Well, okay. And then this side, I don't know why I don't do that before I peel that off like a crazy person. Because if you do it that way, then it's gonna stick. Okay, there we go. All right, crazy person. Okay. Okay. All right, so wow, what a contraption we got going on here. What a contraption. So let's do what we can do and kind of stick these together as best we can, maybe. That one down there won't be able to because it doesn't. Ooh, actually, let's do it like this. Pull that up. Pull those corners together. Well, sorry, I keep getting, it's like I have to have it right up to my face, I guess. Okay, this side we can't do that way, but we'll go ahead and peel our tape and see how it turns out. Okay. So, this piece is gonna go all right. Get your head out of my drink. Goodness. Cece? You can't have my tea. Sorry. But no. But no. You can't have my tea. Okay. All right. So now we're going to fold these over. And now the score, I wished I hadn't have scored it on one side. I wish I'd only scored it on the, well, yeah, instead of on both sides here, like doing this score, probably in the future, the best thing to do would be to only score it on one side, and then after you get it on there, to wrap it, because it's gonna be a little off, but that's okay. We're still gonna go with it. Cece, get out of my tea. Thank you, baby. Cece girl. Cece baby. Cece baby. Yeah, so okay. So we'll just go with one, and we're gonna pull it as tight as we can and make it as tight as we can get it, okay? So even if we have to, ooh. I think those ones right there might have been kind of irrelevant, but okay. It's okay. I'm gonna go with it. There probably could have been a way, easier or better way to do this, but yeah, I didn't find it this go around, so, but you know what, we're making it, and we can learn from, maybe the mistakes that we have on this one, we can learn, and that's pretty sturdy. And so this, then we're gonna have set on here, and or make sure I got it the right way. Do I have it? There we go. That's the way that it goes. Let me get a, so because I wrote on it this way, but I think you want it going that way so I don't forget. So, and that gives us just, and I mean, like, it's slightly larger. It's not a whole lot larger, but it's going to go like that. And we still got our corners to do that we'll do, but it's going to be like this. Okay. And then, yeah, it's a little longer front to back than it is side to side, I think, but that's okay. So yeah, so let's get our corner pieces on here. And I don't know, I think I'm gonna cut, some different ones because of that bit there, and I feel like that should have went in like that, but oh well, okay. Just don't worry about it, yeah, this way. So let's kind of go like this way. Right there, okay. My cutting's crooked. Okay. All right, so now we got these, and we're gonna trim the little pieces. And probably can go down a little bit on the length. But maybe a little bit more. Goodness. Okay. Okay. I think the corn, that could be neater. It could be neater, but I think once we get all of the pretty things on there, I don't think you know, because like right now it's nothing, so that's what you're paying attention to, you know. So okay. And like I said, if it's bad enough and it bugs us enough, we can always take some paint and dab it in the corners. And two, well, actually, on the one side, it's not going to matter because our feet are going to be covering that up. So that part's not going to be, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I feel like when I get into this, I get quiet and it's like I can't. Oh, should have done it like that. Okay. Oh, okay, I only did one. Thought I did both of them. I was like, no. I just want to make that really tight around that corner. Okay. Okay, let's go. Last one, and then we will be finished with this part of this project here. Yay! And that one is slightly small. Here, let me get a piece. Trim another piece here. Okay. Oops. So we got that. Not very straight. Which we angle them, so that's okay. All right. Okay. All right. So there is that piece done. And we'll go ahead and get it attached to the whole piece we have over there. I'm trying to clean up. Got all these bits over here again. Okay. Everywhere. Okay. Got tools all in the mix. Probably should just leave my trash can on this side, considering that I keep them over here. Keep throwing my trash that way because it's just right off the right there. Okay. So now we have this piece. I'm not very happy with how this one has turned out. But I think it's gonna be okay. We'll have these. Well, this will be matted, and then we will have these on there, so you won't see a lot of that edge. Maybe that's gonna be so adorable. It's gonna be so adorable. Oh, okay, I'm so excited about it. All right, now let's get this part attached. I feel like maybe this one is maybe the best looking one. Maybe. They're about the same. So let's do this way. Oh, nope, it goes. Yeah, it goes this way. All right, get my arrows there. Okay. Yeah, all right, so let's get our glue on this piece, and we're just going to use the old messy tacky glue here because I got plenty of it, so we will just go with it. It's like feels like a full bottle, but it just, see, it's like it comes out so fast. But I want to make sure that there's plenty on there, you know, to get it to stay, because we don't want it, we sure don't want it falling apart. And I'm just going to do like I did before. I'm just going to smear it around and get it. I'm not so much worried about it going right to the edge because I don't want it really squishing out and all of that, but enough so that it, you know, covers some of that, but not right to the edge. I mean, you can go right to the edge if you want. I feel like as long as it's pretty good in the center here, that it's probably gonna work fairly decent. And I cannot see my arrow now. Okay, this way. We're going this way with it. Okay, let me get that off my finger. Yeah. And then here we go. All right, so we're gonna, ooh, you know, ooh, I should have thought, ooh, yeah, because I didn't think too, guys. Okay, yeah, we don't want to go to the edge. I'm actually gonna, I think, kind of wipe a little bit of that off because I forgot, you know, like we do have a little bit of space around, and you don't want, see, I didn't think it through. So this is videos on what not to do. Maybe that's what I should do. What not to do. Whatever I'm doing, to do the opposite. Okay. All right, so that's already starting to get pretty tacky. Okay, so let's see. This way, we want this end. Okay. And I'm just gonna pop it down on here. Make sure that it's somewhat, I mean, I could have made it the same, I guess. It might would have looked better, the same size, but I think that's probably pretty decent. Okay, so can't mat any of this until we are until that's at least somewhat tacked together, because we don't want it to move around and stuff. So I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna set it over here to the side so that we can put it back on, put the heavy, which I'm just using, I'm using rubbing alcohol or isopropyl alcohol here. So I think that's how you say that. All right, so I'm just gonna move it to the side. And because I think even this, it's still maybe not completely, because it takes, I put a fair amount of glue on there. So, okay. So we're just going to set that to the side. And I'm going to put that back in it so that it's heavy and it's kind of weighing it down some. So, yeah. All right. So that's got that part done. We will have to mat the insides of the drawer and the inside of the stand, the top part, and I will put a mat on the bottom side, and I probably will mat the insides of the box. And let's see, yeah, so okay, so the fun part is deciding how we're gonna put our papers and stuff on, and using all the pretty embellishments and all of those things. And yeah, so that's gonna be our next video, guys. If you like this video, please give it a like. You know, subscribe to my channel. Would really appreciate that. And yeah, so, and if you have any suggestions, also if you have any suggestions or any kind of videos that you would like me to do, or anything special like that, just you know, you can leave me a comment in the comments down below, and yeah, and I can see what I can do with that. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.